My dear, you don't even know how much light you carry. No wonder their shadows resent you. They don't hate you. They hate how easily hearts bow when you enter a room. Jealousy is love that lost the war inside itself, and you, unknowingly, were the battlefield. They can't compete with you. Your presence is what their soul secretly aches for. The way they watch you, it's not hatred, it's longing, starving, disguised. You were the prayer they never dared speak, and now they hate you for being answered. People envy the peace you wear, because they only know chaos. Your silence shatters them more than your words ever could. They didn't lose you, they never deserved what your spirit offered. Even when you say nothing, the room bends around your energy, that's what breaks them. You are the mirror they avoid, not the enemy they claim. Not everyone can handle a soul that radiates without trying. You didn't take anything, they just can't accept that you are everything. They want your pain to prove you're not untouchable. They envy how even your wounds look like constellations. Jealousy dressed as concern is still poison. Drink nothing from their hands. Some hate you because your love exposed their emptiness. You healed what they couldn't, and that alone lit their fury. You're not too much, they're just too hollow. They mistake your aura for arrogance, because humility doesn't glow in them. It's not your fault they couldn't love like you, but they'll blame you anyway. Their jealousy is proof you carry something rare, don't dim it. They try to erase you from others' hearts, not knowing you live there rent-free. Not everyone will celebrate the fire you became after surviving the flood. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Their eyes burn because you remind them what authenticity looks like. You didn't take their place, you just belong where they faked it. Your peace threatened their performance, that's why they plot. They mimic your voice but can't recreate your frequency. You are the haunting in their silence, that's why they watch you. Even when you're quiet, you're unforgettable, and that terrifies them. They called you dramatic. Truth sounds loud when it's been denied too long. You weren't chosen by them, but divinely assigned for something bigger. They try to discredit your name, because your presence says too much. You glowed where they withered, and they never forgave you. Some people break what they can't become. They pretend not to see you, hoping others stop loving you too. You weren't born to be accepted, you were born to awaken. They envy what flows to you without begging. Even the moon envies how the night softens around you. You didn't steal their light, they abandoned it long ago. They fear the version of you that doesn't need them anymore. They plot while you pray, that's why you stay covered. You didn't provoke them, your healing simply highlighted their harm. You're the soul their ego can't unsee. They confuse your glow for manipulation, because they've only ever weaponized charm. You're magnetic because you're real, that alone is threatening. You bring truth, and truth threatens the fake love they feed on. They remember your silence more than they ever remembered your voice. You carry the ache of every goodbye they never understood. You are the apology they refuse to speak. Their jealousy is just grief, misshaped by pride. You remind them of a love they were too scared to give. They want your strength, but not your scars. They called you too much, but you're the reason others finally feel full. They resent how you made survival look like poetry. You don't chase love, it crashes into you. You didn't ask to be adored, you just stopped begging to be seen. You were the lesson they never wanted to learn. They can't forgive you for loving deeper than they knew existed. You didn't ruin anything, you revealed everything. Their soul remembers you, even if their ego denies you. You're not haunting them, truth echoes where lies once lived. They watched you rise and hated the mirror. They hate that your absence speaks louder than their presence. You bring the kind of stillness chaos cannot survive in. They want to be you, but won't survive your story. Their anger is love that's been caged too long. They feared your loyalty would expose their betrayal. The jealousy is louder now because you stopped shrinking. Your light calls out their shadows, and they were never ready to answer. You healed in silence, They scream for the attention you never begged for. You don't fight for the spotlight, it follows you. They mocked you, now they mimic you. Your energy whispers where others need to scream. They told lies to bury you, but truth has roots. You are the closure they never earned. Your existence writes poetry on their regrets. You became everything they said you couldn't, and that haunts them. They hate that you're still soft after everything. You were the mirror they shattered, but the reflection remains. Your resilience is louder than their reputation. They miss the version of you who tolerated their silence. They're not mad you moved on, they're mad you didn't ask them to come. You were the divine echo in their storm, and now they only hear absence.